Neon lights, neon lights. Dancing with my demons, do the dash me out of sight. Run it up, secure the bag.
Hello and welcome to the SoulInsights podcast. I'm Kyle Loxton, joined by
Kyle.
And we have a guest on today. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi guys, my name's Ali. Nice to be on the show at long last.
Oh, we're joined by
The dog as well, but you can't get up.
You might hear him. Yeah, you might hear him on the thing.
So this
little
is
whistle
Boss.
into the mic, yeah.
You'll hear a little whistle. He's currently searching around the studio at the moment, so probably looking for something to eat because I don't feed him.
Oh, yeah, mate.
That's
So
bullshit.
you've been mate, for too long, isn't it, mate?
What are we saying? I think it's going to be it's got to be well into the teens of years.
I think it might have even been before that. When we started football, wasn't it, in that village?
Yeah.
Literally went into a village and we were the only two kids in the village, so we were do you want to be mates?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Fucking awful.
Average age of the village probably about 80. So.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Dinosaur plus, fucking fossils walking around the place.
Well, yeah, we've had some mad times. So I said we'll probably get you on a few episodes, isn't it? We could say some we'll talk about certain stories that we've had, I reckon, isn't it? Any nights out that we've had.
Some of them.
Yeah, been a bit mad. You've seen sides of each other that we probably a bit mad.
Sides.
States, maybe.
Jesus.
Just liquid state.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, plenty of
Yeah, let's get into it.
Right. So music recommendation, mate. We'll hand the
music
button.
recommendation. Honestly, so it's. Hang on, I've got to just double check that I've got the fucking right.
It will be added to the SI Pod playlist.
Rock You Like a Hurricane. Thank You by the Scorpions. Yeah. Yeah, like that, apparently.
Good impression.
Thank you for Stranger Things for making the music I like listening to cool again.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I remember that being on the San Andreas radio station on GTA. Driving through the desert.
Relates to gaming somehow.
That as well.
That. That's what it just reminds me of, that song. Okay, fair enough. Right then,
Lit.
TV and film, mate. We'll just chuck it to you.
TV at the moment. I cannot stop watching Gangs of London. I know it's fairly old, but it's out on Sky, and honestly, that is some brutal stuff. Absolutely
Family-friendly
brutal.
content.
Yeah. If your family are all 18 and over, yeah, 100%, go for it.
Yeah.
But if they're small enough to not actually work out that that's a machete and that's a machine gun, then you're all cool. But if they can just about work out that, oh no, Daddy, that little guy just died. I think that guy got brutally murdered, Daddy, then maybe it's not for them.
Why not?
Just using some.
Is that not what you watched as a kid?
To be fair, I watched Terminator 2 when I was 6 and it scared me shitless. I honestly, I was scared to be in front of a mirror in case a fucking T, whatever it was, comes out of it and rips my face off.
It's good, isn't that?
You get a little Android cleaning your house in the future, though. Maybe just turn it into a Terminator.
I would kick the shit out of it. If a little android came across my house, it was like, oh, excuse me, I'm just going to clean your house. Fuck off!
Just take over the world a bit.
What, going, oh, excuse me. Can you imagine that? I'm just going to take over your...
No, you tell it to do a job and it throws the brush on the floor and you just pull the barrel down.
There was a cartoon I was watching, just random. No, it wasn't. No, on Netflix there was an animated series. We're going to have to look this up later on. But it was loads of short films. And they had that.
Death and Robots, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it. And one of the robots. Oh my god, fucking weird
it's
stuff.
It's like Black Mirror, I think, where it's each episode's a different story.
Right, okay.
I haven't seen it, but...
I haven't seen Black Mirror either.
Haven't you?
No.
Right, yeah. Love Death and Robots, whatever it was. Recommendation. Black Mirror, recommendation.
Yeah, because we watched that, innit?
Yeah.
I'll get into that.
There you go. It's not added enough onto
It's
it,
the same sort of stuff, is it?
It's like each episode has its own sort of story. So it's
okay.
I'm terrible with keeping on track with 8 seasons of the same thing. So I quite like it. So it's one thing.
Everything's different, yeah.
So.
And what is it with that, actually? Fucking seasons. Can we stop with that? Can we make a half-decent film? Or a half-decent game? Why does it have to be out in installments? I'm bored, alright? I'm bored. by the end of it. Assassin's Creed, you don't have to add any more fucking DLC because I can't complete the games because it's so fucking boring.
What's
I'm doing
that
the
Halo
same
game you
shit.
played as well, wasn't it? That
Oh,
was like-
Jesus freaking Christ. Do I want to put on like 50 hours of gameplay? No, I do not.
Yeah, exactly. So we're trying to play a co-op and it says it's not a feature at the minute. You have to wait
Yeah.
until later on in the year.
Yeah. You got to wait
Just
till
wanted at
next
least a
year
game
so
like
you
that,
can
didn't
play a bit of... and it's like, no, make the game decent. I'm sorry. When they came out with like Paper fucking Mario, one of the best games that ever came out, and they go, oh, yeah, I'm sorry, mate, we'll give you another disc in like 3 months' time. No, they fucking didn't. No,
Okay.
it's a load of crap. It's a load
So
of
that's the TV done game. That would be just anything then that's going to be decent. Not crap.
Yeah, it's got to be decent. I'm sorry.
Cyberpunk standard. And then
Not
film
Halo
as well, mate?
standards.
Film, mate.
Film.
You watched a
go
new
on.
one, haven't you?
Yeah, to be fair, it's been out for a while, but that Thor: Love and Thunder, such a funny film.
You're a fan of Marvel?
I'm not the hugest fan of Marvel.
was
I'm
like
more of a
number one
DC man, personally. I
Yeah.
like a bit of dark, grim, gothic sort of stuff.
Marvel goes quite dark nowadays.
See,
though, doesn't
it
you
it?
is
say
getting dark,
that the newest Doctor Strange was more like dark
nah,
style.
The third head in his eye in his fucking head. That's
Yeah,
weird.
it was
Alright.
quite dark that, but Thor: Love and Thunder, is made funny really.
Yeah. I did wet myself when they went, oh, this is like the really cool team come up and Professor X rolls in and whatever, and they're literally they're in the film for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, and they all just die.
It's
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
Deadpool 2
Like,
when they make
brutally
Project-
Spoilers.
isn't it?
Spoilers?
Yeah, spoilers. Yeah.
After we've said it,
I haven't watched the film, so you're not spoiling
yeah,
anything.
you don't care, do you?
You haven't watched Deadpool 2?
I watched Deadpool 2. I haven't watched 4 though. I didn't watch Marvel stuff.
Oh,
really.
to be
I watched
fair,
Venom,
yeah.
wasn't it? That's the last thing I watched. Marvel,
Yeah.
I think. I'll keep an eye on Venom just because it'd be sick seeing him
Yeah.
with little web boy over there. But... Right,
Right, book.
Right, Patreon book. So this book is called Dictionary of Obscure Sorrows by John Koenig, and I chose chapter 4, Faces in a Crowd, catching a glimpse of humanity from a distance, and the word is monocopsis.
Come again.
Monocopsis. Monachopsis. You got an idea what that is? It's a made up word, so it's gonna
Mate,
be
I'm fucking dyslexic, so I can't even spell that shit. Say that again.
monocopsis.
Monocopsis.
Go on then. What's it
Well,
mean?
a copse is like a group of trees together, so it's mono copse. So it's black and white copse of trees, is it?
Okay.
No.
So, the subtle but persistent feeling of being out of place, as maladapted to your surroundings as a seal on a beach, lumbering and clumsy, huddled in the company of other misfits, dreaming of life in your natural habitat, a place where you'd be fluidly, brilliantly, effortlessly at home.
So pretty much I was on it then.
A tree in the wrong
Hanging,
place.
Yeah,
hanging
exactly.
from a tree.
Hanging from a giant
Exactly
tree.
where you're in your own place, aren't you? Where you're supposed to be,
I
hanging from
think
a
it's
tree,
What, flopping like
Yeah.
a fucking seal?
like an emo in a emo in
Ooh,
a
I'd say
forest.
if you're an artist, you probably link that because you probably feel like if you're like a performer or something, isn't it? You feel like you're out of place in society, I guess. Like you feel more of an outcast, do you?
Yeah, because you're
Yes,
not
but-
going with the norm, are you?
So you kind of like, if you were to be yourself, you would look so out of place because it's not what the norm is.
Okay, fair enough.
You say that's what it's like. I would think that's what that word's.
These words never mean anything. I just go by whatever he
That's
says.
what you see, isn't it? Break out
Oh.
simulation.
Yeah.
If you were to break out simulation, how much of like straight
How
face
much you-
staring
yeah.
is everyone going to look at you? I'm like, I'm just doing my own thing, mate. Why are you going to
How many times have we walked down a street together and we've been stared
stare
at?
at? It's like in Prague with like last member who said previous
POV,
story.
yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, exactly. Just getting
All
stared
because
at, yeah.
I don't know, I stepped slightly out of gate and they're like,
Well, we just
what?
say
You
jokes
don't
or
walk
whatever,
in-
isn't it?
Yeah. Fucking weird.
I
Anyway.
think it's that. So there we
No,
go.
can I just say on that book,
Yeah.
it is an awesome little book. I mean, you made me go out and fucking buy it myself. So it's sat on my bookshelf, and every time someone comes around my house, they're like, it's a bit of a hard hitter of a title there. And you're like, oh yeah, it doesn't actually, it's nothing to do with flipping sorrows. I mean, like what, 10% of it is
It's
about
just, like,
sorrow?
more in depth, like you just going underneath the surface a little bit more, isn't it?
Yeah.
Delving more into emotion.
It's just random shit, isn't it?
Technically, bottom line, random shit.
Yeah.
But if you want to go a
If you
little
want to go
bit more,
deep
if you
about
want
it,
to sell the book in a
Yeah.
way, then you probably say it a bit differently. But
Yeah.
I quite like it. It's probably like how you are as a person, isn't it? I probably like stuff. Look at another level if you can.
No.
Try and look at it your own way, isn't it? Do your take on things. Keep it original. Original
Yeah,
content.
it's the artistic flair in you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Right.
We're happy for moving on?
Yeah, our main topic today then is
Main topic, you got nothing to bring up, mate? We'll just go straight on
Mate,
to our one.
I've literally been working since 6 o'clock this morning, so I've
We'll
got
drag you on a
nothing.
bit.
My head is like
Yeah.
sieve at the moment.
just appeared,
Yeah,
doing what you've been told.
Well, in
Yeah,
the future, we'll
pretty
think of
much.
some
Tick
cool
fucking
stuff. Wouldn't
list.
it? We'll think of some cool stories me and you will say. Probably sick.
oh yeah, there's plenty of those.
Yeah.
Right, would you rather?
Right, Cam.
Who's going first?
You go first, mate.
Right, okay.
Would you rather?
Right, so would you rather be the only person to speak out of your butt or the only person who doesn't speak out of their butt?
When we
How much of South Park that reminds me of?
Well, he can't when he shits out his mouth.
yeah,
Or like that, like the little hand thing.
Oh no, when he gets when they've got the person who's on the milk, they put Kenny's school picture and they stick his butt out of his coat
yeah.
and they stick it on the milk and then they find somebody and it turns out it's Ben Affleck.
What was it again? Sorry, that's what South Park.
Be the only person to speak out of your butt or the only person who doesn't speak out of their butt.
I just have to speak out of my mouth.
honestly,
Anyways.
yeah, I'm about to say in this day and
Everybody's
age,
saying
probably
shit, so-
Just shit,
you're
anyway.
better off being the only person to be speaking out your ass, isn't it?
Imagine,
Look
you're just
how
sat
many
there
people are like, oh my god, I'm so out there at the moment, and they're like, I speak out my ass. They'll be like, oh my god, I feel the same.
You'll just be sat there blank staring at me, your mouth's not moving, but you're still full-blown conversation. Like, what's happening, mate? It's a bit muffled.
To be fair, all I do is talk shit anyway, so you know it's better to come out of there anyway.
The amount of shit that everybody spews, everybody does spew
Exactly.
out their ass,
Oh
don't
my
they?
days.
Right, yeah.
You've got to
Yeah.
scroll through Twitter and realise that.
Yeah.
Would you rather have the ability to see 10 minutes into the future or 150 years into the future? I know you're the historian, so would you rather, we'll flip it, could you do 150 years in the past? Would you want to go even further back?
150 years in the past. It's not far enough back for me, thanks. But 10 minutes into the future, 100%. You get everything right. You know, and I add to that. Could I
But then it's not like unpredictable.
go
though, is
back
it?
if I want to? Hey,
You already know what's coming up, so there's nothing that's going to surprise you. You're just going to forever just be, I already knew that was going to happen.
well, that's pretty much my life.
Unless you won the lottery. You'd see the results and you could go, oh, fly to the shop.
I'll
Just get some
see
numbers.
yeah, but that would be weird, won't it? Because then you'll suddenly have an urge to go and get into the lottery, and you're like, oh,
What if you choose not to? You see in 10 minutes that you're about to like drive off a cliff and you just choose not to. You just follow karma.
Yeah, but it'd be one of them things.
Final
No
destination.
matter what you do, it would happen.
Jeez. That would trip me out too much. Maybe in the future. 150 years in the future. It would just be a gravestone site.
well, to be fair, yeah. Well, what are you going to see if you're
What are we
like?
looking at 150 years? Like, where are we placing this camera 150 years
Exactly. It
in
wouldn't even be your
Zombie
kids because they
apocalypse?
wouldn't even exist, would
the
they?
future?
I don't know, because we're in a proper technology lapse at the moment, aren't we? So I don't think 150 years there'll be this massive change. We'll all just be using electric instead of diesel, and that's about it.
Oh, flipping this one then. So I mentioned it. Say if there was like a little porthole, you know, like a little circle that you see on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
ship, you're staring out of it, and that's a window into, say, 30 years in the future, and you have 10 seconds to look at that window. Would you look at it?
Yeah.
That's where you would
Yeah,
be in
100%
30 years.
I'd look at it.
Would
You'd
you?
be mad if you wouldn't.
You're just looking at a window for about 10 seconds. That is your life in 30 years. I'd
Yeah.
want to see it just to
Yeah.
see if I'm not on a stage, then
Yeah, you know if you need to top
jumping
yourself
off
or not.
that shit, jumping off that shit. I want to
Mind
know.
you,
That is exactly what
no,
I'm thinking now.
Because
Right.
if you looked out the window and it was something you didn't want to happen,
Yeah.
there's nothing you can do about that. No matter what you do, if you try and kill yourself, you're not going to be able to because you know that that's the future and you know that's going to happen.
Troll.
Yeah. So it won't matter.
That's
So you'd
pretty
probably
much
be
it,
better
isn't
off not looking, killing yourself, and then you wouldn't have to go for any of that.
Exactly.
It's a very dark episode, this.
What have I stepped into?
I'd look through the window because I think it would be cool. I don't know about 10 minutes in the future. I'd rather do 150 years.
At least it wouldn't affect your life, would
Yeah,
it? Just,
exactly.
there'd be nothing that you necessarily
Can change
matters.
it.
So
Is
no,
really-
you might see what happens with your little shitty offsprings and what they're doing in the world.
You never know. You might still be alive. Your brain might be
Yeah,
a robot.
yeah,
Yeah, well, Terminator. Yeah, look at that.
yeah. Great,
Might be a team whatever.
brilliant,
Might be cleaning houses with a brush.
wonderful.
Right.
Right, okay. Let's go standard one that everybody fucking asks. Speak and understand every language, or speak and understand every animal.
Ooh.
Understand animal.
Ooh.
Understand an
different.
animal.
I'd go language. What are you going to be like?
Doodle over there.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great thoughts there, Squirrel. Just did need to hear that.
Got some nuts?
Got some nuts.
Got some nuts, mate. Got some nuts, mate.
Nuts.
We've got a seagull.
Mine.
Oh,
Mate.
wow. Listening to seagulls.
It's bad enough. Like when anybody who's got a pet, you know what the pet is thinking. You kind of get this idea of what's going on. Like a cat always goes around the bowl. Oh, you want food? And when the dog's like stood there looking at you, like, all right, I'll give you some affection. But yeah, to actually know what they're thinking right then, that'd be bloody hilarious.
What's this right fucking dickhead that's always around me? Like, why can't he leave me alone?
Could you communicate with the animal as well? Because imagine walking down the street,
speak and understand.
Conversation with
Somebody's dog walks past and you're just like, yeah, all right.
That'd be lit.
I'm
sorry.
Oh, my owner's mistreating me. Please save me.
Or you know, like the angel shot or something in clubs, isn't it? When you got a guy that doesn't leave a girl alone, the dog orders a little angel shot coffee. Go, please take me away.
Honestly.
I'm sorry. What are you speaking from? Like some form of trauma?
Yeah.
Please take me away.
What was the other one?
Right.
Animals? Oh, language. Yeah.
Yeah, it's language. Yeah.
Speaking any language would be insane.
Speak to anybody you want.
Yeah, that'd be well cool.
I don't like speaking to people, so
Fair enough.
We could just do like sign language.
yeah.
That's some sort of universal.
Actually, that's a lie. I talk to everybody I see. To be totally honest, I don't
You're
really.
such wild.
Oh yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, next.
Would you rather spend a week in the forest or a night in a real haunted house?
A real haunted house.
Remember our conversation?
Real.
Oh mate, we had this
Imagine being a
conversation the other day. All right, ghosts out there.
Why are you lingering here?
Yeah, why are you lingering in this shithole? I'm sorry. You see any haunted house, they've always got the plaster all over the floor. It's not well looked after. Come on, ghosts. Big yourself up a little bit, yeah? Bit of retail therapy there, ghosts. Go out. Go and get yourself some new stuff.
If you were a ghost, mate,
fuck?
where would you go? I'd be on the beach. Have you ever heard of a haunted beach?
Honestly.
I haven't heard of
Ever
a
heard of a
Honestly,
haunted nightclub?
I'd probably terrorise everybody.
Fucking lit. Yeah, exactly. Haunted strip club. As a
Why would you
poltergeist.
just hang around in a barn?
You wouldn't, would you?
Exactly, so I don't get haunted.
Oh, fucking all moaning Myrtle in the toilet, yeah?
Oh my god, exactly.
I did get that right.
Oh, actually, hang on.
okay.
Hang on. If we're going to moaning Myrtle, all right, how about all the fucking old blokes who are hanging around in a school? It's a bit of a safeguarding concern right there for
That's
me.
Jimmy Savile right there.
Yeah, Jimmy's there. Ooh, little girls.
I was going to say a name of somebody then, but better not.
Oh, yeah, probably best not, to be honest.
No. But 'cause they're still
Are they on a
around.
paedophile watch list?
They should be.
Oh damn. We're gonna get
I found it for my local area.
You found
The paedophile watch list, you weirdo.
Oh.
Hi, you a paedophile? I am. Oh, join the no. Gross.
So I'd say
Jeez.
spend a week in the forest. Wild
Out in the trees.
Oh, honestly, yeah, they're quite cool.
Easy, isn't
Yeah.
it? Easy.
Week in the
out
woods.
trees, yeah. Out in the trees.
Yeah.
You watch those
Out
survival programs, and they can't even do like a couple of days.
That was sick.
Yeah,
It was Mongolia or something, isn't it?
but then they couldn't do like 2 days.
We ended up living off bark or something. Isn't
Oh
it?
yeah, but like day 30, he just gave up. It's like eating bark, and then they had to pull him off because he was so fucked inside from eating trees. He couldn't shit properly.
Good, isn't it? So we all
That's exactly what you want, and
we all agree in forest.
it's
Yeah.
gotta be
Or no, you could just say haunted house because it's not going to be haunted because you don't believe in ghosts.
Yeah, the forest to be fun, won't it?
Yeah, forest. Yeah, out in the trees.
Yeah.
Eaten by a
Legal
bear
rave.
or something.
Legal rave in the woods.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Right, let's go for the one for you, Chiron. Would you rather live without Shrek or Margot Robbie?
Oh,
He even knows the Shrek vibes as well. So I know.
you got a weird fetish for a bit of green.
Just to say,
Mean for the
he's
green.
watched Shrek about 1,000 times in like a year.
Plus.
And he's obsessed with Margot Robbie. So
Nah, you told me.
What? Yeah.
You told me you got like on Netflix. You were banned from watching.
I've reached download limit for it. All 4 of them, I think.
good.
Fucking hell.
Good.
You know the thing. Like
I didn't
Legend.
even know that was a thing. I didn't know you got banned from downloading it so many times. I didn't know there was a limit.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry, I paid for this shit.
I don't know
Give
why.
it to me.
I just know the script now. So, like we said to you, wasn't it? So it's about 45 minutes in. He's at this part, and you went.
Yeah, exactly. You're like a minute out. Go on then.
Live
Which
out
one?
Shrek, unfortunately. Because
Oh,
Margot's Margot, isn't it?
I don't know.
Margot will know.
Yeah, but you're never going to get Margot.
Exactly. I'll live a life alone then.
What is it? It's Margot or
No go.
Margot,
No
no go.
What was it? What was Dua Lipa one? Said to you. Dua Lipa or Nice to Meet You or something.
No, that was a Jack Harlow song. And I can't
Dua
remember
Lipa
what we
trying to
said.
do more than just a feature. I
Yeah,
forgot
that's
what.
Jack Harlow. I can't remember what we said, but Dua Lipa, yeah.
Dua Lipa or getting the fridge free.
Which
would
would you
Dua
rather
Lipa.
have? Margot or Dua Lipa?
Margot.
He's going to say Margot.
You're going to say Margot. What about you, mate?
Dua.
Really?
Dua, yeah.
What Dua is
I would
to
Dua.
Kyle is Margot to me.
Fair.
What's-
Fair enough.
Yours would be Margot though.
Oh, to be honest, Margot Robbie is a beautiful woman.
Just simping like any other bloke though.
Yeah,
isn't
it
it?
is simping 100%, but
Unfortunately.
for me, it's like the amount of attention they put into their bodies. You go, fair play. Well
Well,
done
if
for
it's your
you.
job though, like as an
I
actor,
can't
isn't
do
it?
that. I like Burger King too much.
But even like say if you were an actor full time, then your whole day is going to be dedicated to that role, isn't it? So of course you're gonna go around
Yeah.
in shapes for whatever film you want. It's like Chris Hemsworth's workout, isn't it? For 4. It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, some of them are just mad, aren't they? What they
Like
put
Ben Affleck's
themselves
Batman,
through.
That was ridiculous, his workout program. But
Yeah.
if that's your job, you're going to get a diet person that makes sure you eat fine. You're not going to put on weight in certain areas anyway.
Always helps when you're getting paid a fuck ton of money to do it. But yeah, no, fair play to them all, to be totally honest. I couldn't do it.
Shout out Mario.
Yeah,
Oh,
shout out
okay.
Margot.
She's
Yeah.
going to be a dedicated listener to this.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Right. Would
Right.
you Go on. Would you rather have skin that changes colour based on your emotions, or tattoos appear all over your body depicting what you did yesterday?
Tats.
Oh, I don't know. Imagine you just like get a
Looks like
tattoo on your arm if you rail at someone.
How long is it for?
Yes,
though?
I'll have
Just a
that on
tattoo?
my arm. Let's go.
'Cause you're
It's
gonna
just like
imagine it.
you're at like a funeral or something. All of a sudden, some
all
like
over, all
no,
over your
you're at a
face.
funeral and all of a sudden a fucking picture of you shooting somebody comes on.
Oh damn.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why you're at the funeral.
Do you reckon the
isn't it?
tattoo disappear until next day? It'd be like Marauder's map, isn't it? Oh, good boss. You're gonna
Yeah, we're getting attacked
Oh, hold
by a
on the
dog.
phone. Back up the bus. Boss, get out.
Good. Oh, sock.
Alright.
There we go.
Well,
Cool. So, yeah, this is what happens when you bring your dog to work day. Come here. Come and have a lie down. Come on.
I'd say,
Chill on you, dog.
but let's say if you just had it skin based, what's it? Skin color based on your emotion, you just be red all the time. Mate. In a rage, isn't it?
Constantly in a form of
Blood red.
rage. Yeah. Yeah.
What sort of emotion though would you have? What would make you like
I don't really know.
neon yellow or something?
Fucking hell.
What sort of emotion's that?
Why do you
Sunshine,
want to be neon
lovely.
yellow?
Neon pink or something? Just sit there glowing, just sat there like, what the hell? He's like horny or
At
something.
least you wouldn't need a torch.
Yeah, human torch, go. Little human glow stick around. I don't know. Depending on how interesting your day was.
I suppose
with
no. You
tattoos.
could say the tattoos though, as long as they don't
What?
appear on
So
your face, then you're right.
90%
You
of the
cover yourself
time,
up.
it's just grey. If
Grey
yeah, just boring. Just bland.
Just look grey, black and white.
Yeah, just bland. Beige. That's what it'd be. You'd be beige. You'd be your normal skin colour, mate.
Exactly.
Just
Oh.
fucking
Tattoos then.
boring. Yeah, tattoos all the way.
Okay. It doesn't matter if it goes on the face. Why not?
Oh yeah, fuck it. Who cares
Yeah.
what happens?
Right.
Right. I don't know with this one. Would you rather have a 10-inch long belly button that swayed to music, or accordions for legs?
Oh, that's insane. Accordions for legs? That's
Your face.
Your belly button's swinging.
A 10-inch long belly button that sways to music.
No.
Oh, baby, when you
Why
dance
not?
like that.
If you had accordion legs, every
belly
time
button
you
don't lie,
move,
mate.
you'll just hear the fucking noise.
A belly button's supposed to be a fucking button, isn't it? It's not a fucking extra dick hanging down.
Why not? You could use it for penetration.
Oh.
And then stick some music on. You give her the right time of her life.
Hernia gone wrong. I think.
You just chop it off.
Just no.
Accordions with legs is jokes. Why is it an accordion? I don't like the sound that makes.
Exactly, that's the whole point. So what? Yeah.
It's like there's some sort of siren walking around.
10 inch long belly button. It's got to be, hasn't it?
No.
You know, party
I'm
with yourself.
Sorry.
You're in the 1%
10
of the male
inches.
category, mate.
That's a long belly button.
Yeah? You just tuck it in.
Normal size, isn't it? 10 inch.
You just tuck it into your trousers.
Well, for some of us, it is, yeah. For me, I have to wrap it around my leg, mate, a couple of times.
Pregnancy pillow, isn't it? Just wrap it over your
Yeah, it is the pregnancy pillow. Got me into that fucking mess.
Jeez.
Jokes. Love you, really.
Oh my god.
I don't know. That's a bit of a
Yeah,
mad
belly
one.
button.
Belly button.
Belly button.
Accordions, I think. I just don't want that
Yeah.
dangling.
Yeah, exactly. That little bit of flesh.
Nah.
Dangling.
Nah. Right, okay. We'll quickly move on then. Would you rather be forced to live the same day over and over again for a full year, or take 3 years off the end of your life?
3 years off.
Yeah, 3 years off.
But could you choose how you're going to spend that day?
No.
You just want it on repeat. Like
Well,
something-
it's not
that's
specified,
NBC,
is it? So you've got to pick the worst option, really, haven't you? So it's just going to be a random day. It'll just decide.
What would you want for that day?
But doing that on repeat, though? It's like Death Day, isn't it?
Even
Just
even if it's the
constant.
best day ever, would you
Yeah.
really want to do it 365 times?
When he got given the rights to be an ogre, he got bored of it after a while, didn't he?
I don't know. I've never
Had
watched
to be.
Shrek, so...
You've never watched Shrek?
Damn, get out. This is now.
That's at the end.
All I know
Mute
is
him now.
Shrek ruined a perfectly good song. You know?
No.
Yeah, he
Shrek
did.
made
He
everything
ruined
good.
it. You can't listen to
I
the
don't
song.
think you can.
It's like the Shrek song in Prague.
Oh my god. You had like a lap dance to a Shrek song.
No, I didn't.
Oh, jokes.
A Shrek song.
I was
Did
gonna
she
say,
look
that's
like
something you
Shrek?
requested.
I definitely
Did
didn't.
you get Fiona?
I can't remember what. If only. No, I had Shrek.
Yeah, you actually had cosplay Shrek.
Whoa!
Imagine.
Desi, yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, Desi,
Oh,
yeah.
imagine.
Desi.
Imagine.
Yes, Desi.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, okay.
Shout out Desi.
No, I don't think you could have too much of a good thing, so I wouldn't want the day, even if it was insane.
It'd be like there's a TV show or film, Palm Springs on Amazon with Andy Samberg, where he keeps living the same day over and over again. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, there's quite a few films. I think Groundhog Day's one, isn't it? I think he just relives the same day over and over. That would make you just feel like an NPC, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Or yeah, Happy Death Day. It's like Deathloop,
Yeah.
the game as well.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Constantly doing the same thing over and over until you kind of like break out of it. It's NPC life and break out of the
Yeah,
simulation.
blue shirt dude, doesn't it? Needs to be free guy, isn't it?
Blue shirt dude, yeah, on the way to Brussels.
Simulation, yeah. So yeah, 3 years off and life. So
Yeah,
that's
it's
me.
gotta
What?
be, hasn't it?
What's that? 25 then?
You'll die this year then.
Yeah, exactly. That's me gone then.
Yeah. We've gone in Vegas.
Oh, that's a good way of going out there.
Right, would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Would you rather fight 100
Fight.
duck-sized horses
Yeah.
or one horse-sized duck?
Oh, take on the horse-sized duck every time.
Imagine seeing a horse that small.
Imagine seeing a duck that big.
You'd be ducked, wouldn't you?
Oh, God.
Come at me, duck.
Laugh though.
Duck.
So what the fuck is that charging at me? Is that a duck?
What sort of duck? Like Indian runner, like the long neck. Maybe like someone that was that dinosaur.
Fucking giraffe.
Do you actually know a breed of duck other than a mallard?
You're a mallard.
I'll take that. I'll take
That's
that.
quite a good insult.
Yeah.
That. As in that's quite a compliment,
Yeah,
really, isn't it?
it
Yeah. Why
is.
wouldn't you want to be a mallard?
Yeah, why wouldn't you want to be a mallard?
I mean, you're just bog standard, eh?
The duck.
I thought a
wag.
mallard was a pretty bog
Yeah.
standard duck, to be fair. I thought that was like blue shirt in duck.
It's got to be the big one, hasn't it?
Yeah, big
It'd be
duck.
more entertaining, wouldn't it? The
way
little
more.
ones, I think, 100 horses the size of ducks.
Imagine,
They'd overtake you, like they'd just jump on you and you'd be on the
like one of
floor
those
like you're
hordes.
gone.
Surely it should fly as well, though, because you could just fly everywhere with it. It'd be awesome.
What, the big one?
Yeah.
Or be able
You'd
to
have to
ride a duck.
Tame it and then you're just riding a duck around all over the
A little
place.
sledge or something.
Imagine rocking up to the club on a duck, the size of a horse.
Exactly. Get a gold-plated duck. That'd be sick.
What did you walk down the aisle? How did you walk down the aisle at your wedding? I was on a duck.
Imagine the egg, though.
Oh, what?
The egg, though.
You feed a family for a year.
I'll go in the egg and make it like a little club or something.
Good. No, you just let it hatch and have another duck-sized horse. Horse-sized duck. Horse-sized duck, that one, yeah.
It'd be good,
Surely. Yeah, but what impregnation
You'd impregnate it.
What?
Imagine that, you make an army.
Mutation.
It's just got a little,
be
little
like on
baby
South Park.
face.
The Peter episode on South Park
no.
when they there's I don't know what it's a cross between. It is like a llama, not like a llama, like a fucking duck and a human. I just remember it sat in this little crib going, "Kill me."
Yeah, the horse-sized duck.
More entertaining.
Right, okay.
Right.
There's only a few more left. Have we done all of them? Should we do? What we have?
Yeah, why
We've
not?
got a couple left.
Yeah, I've got one left. So.
Would you rather have people spread a terrible lie about you, or have people spread terrible but true tales about you?
Oh, that is.
Again, it
that's
depends
a
what it
difficult
is,
one,
doesn't
yeah.
it?
It's just bad either way, so you just got to go with it. I would just say true tales, because it's up to you what the tale is. What you did.
Is it up to you
Terrible,
though?
Like you were going to do something bad.
What, like you kicked a disabled person downstairs or something like that?
You think that's the worst thing you could do?
Exactly.
Oh, no.
Racing.
I was trying to think of something that was a bit less like
Yeah, I can't.
savage,
I
really.
really can't.
But
say
it's like a terrible lie. It's going to be they're
I
going
haven't
to believe
done
you
that,
anyway.
by the way. I just have to say that I've not done that.
Disclaimer.
But we've all thought about doing it.
Oh,
No,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
joking.
definitely.
I don't know. I'd say just true because you just can't just deal with it.
Yeah, but then there's something that you've done. You have to live with what you've done, don't you? So
Don't know. That's a difficult one, to be fair.
yeah, but then what's to say you saying, "Oh yeah, they're just spreading lies about me, aren't they?" Even if it is the
Yeah.
truth, they don't know for sure that it's the truth unless you tell them that it definitely is real.
But people care about you enough to start spreading stuff. Something I haven't experienced.
I'd be the one to spread it.
Like wildfire.
Yeah.
It'd have to be something terrible though. That's what I'd probably feel a bit sketchy about.
The worst thing you've ever done, being told, or somebody saying the worst thing that you could possibly do that's not real, but they're telling people
What
that you
about-
did do it.
Something terrible that you've done now. Can you remember doing? I don't know about doing something terrible.
Something
How do we
terrible.
pick one?
Being in terrible situations.
Yeah, I've been in plenty of terrible situations. I don't think I've done anything terrible.
Well, you can't really say on pod anyway if you were.
Well,
Probably
no, I don't even think
Just
I've done anything particularly illegal. Yeah, I've had a few speeding fines, but that's about it.
Speedy Gonzalez.
Yeah.
You know, that's about
Speeding
it.
tickets.
Oh. Drive safe, people.
Yeah.
But make sure
Boring.
you actually drive a sensible speed. Don't sit there and drive fucking 20 mile an hour on a 60.
Oh my days, it's the most annoying.
Isn't it?
40 mile an hour drivers, yeah.
If you're
that's
one of
all
those
it is.
ones who drives 40 miles an hour in a 30 zone, 40 mile an hour past a play school where it's quite clearly a 5 mile an hour zone, or 40 mile an hour in the middle lane of a motorway, all right, you are the worst type of person. In my world, you are the worst type of person, all right? You've got Hitler, and then you've got 40 mile an hour drivers,
There is
all right?
nothing worse than, let's say, a bad or an incompetent driver. So
You've got-
somebody that
You've
won't,
got
somebody
Hitler,
that drives a certain
you've got
place.
40
yeah.
mile an hour drivers, you've got Goering, and then you've got incompetent drivers.
Yeah, they are like a rage tester.
Rage tester.
Just think
It's
if
not
you
a
had,
rage tester, it's a rage outlet.
with everything on TikTok and that, all of the bloody bad driving people, yeah, the
No.
dash cam footage. If you put a dash cam camera,
Yeah.
if you had a dash cam,
That's so many people.
how
out.
many people would you see that could go viral on TikTok?
Yeah.
So it'd be every day, wouldn't it?
You've seen some madness
yeah,
though,
but-
isn't it? Like stuff that you use, Shane. It's mad. Stuff that you use.
Like I've seen car crashes, like where you like one or two cars behind, and you've just watched a car just flip over the side of a road, and you're just like, it's that level of just have I just witnessed that?
Why didn't I get that on camera?
Yeah. But no, it's just like, well, what have I just witnessed? You know, how did you fuck up so badly? But yeah, no, I drive the same roads every single day, 365 days a week. Year,
A week.
Yeah, a week. A year. Yeah. And the amount of crap I've seen, the amount, it's just horrendous. And then the people are like, oh, I'm thinking of buying a motorbike. Not around where we live. No. No, you're going to be dead. But, it's just mad. Absolute madness.
Yeah, you've had your experience with 40-mile-an-hour drivers now, haven't you?
Yeah, the road I have to drive to work.
Be
now
following
every
behind
day.
Chiron.
Yeah, exactly.
The other day,
40? When are you doing that?
Zero. What? No, I'm
What?
joking. Okay.
5:30 in the morning, and you get stuck behind somebody on a 60
Yeah.
going 20
Yeah, that's good, isn't it?
for about 8 miles. No chance to overtake. And they're driving in the centre of the road, so they're across the centre line. So when you can overtake, you can't, 'cause you can't get past anyway. It's not like it was a lorry or anything, and they have to take up that bit of extra space. It was a stupid little fucking like Nissan Micra or something like that, and you're just stuck, just thinking, kill yourself.
Oh, damn.
Well,
Naturally,
to be fair, driving like that, they probably are going to kill themselves.
to be honest, sometimes it's worse driving slow.
Do you know what the most shit scariest things are? Fucking tractors in the dark.
When you can see the lights are so close on the front, and then it comes up to you and goes, shit, it's wide.
They narrowed down the bonnet to make it look cool. I'm sorry, all you do is drive through shit all day. How do you make it look cool? All right? But they've narrowed it down and sloped it to give it aerodynamics, and then put a bloody great big box for a cab behind it. And then so you see these tiny little lights, and they're coming towards you, and you're like, is that a moped? Holy fucking shit! It's taken up the whole road. And you can't get past that. I'm sorry. Tractor versus your car, you're going to lose 100% of the time.
Yes, but it might be a win. Depends what the person's thinking.
Oh.
Always always dragging it down.
Can you imagine? It's not going to be a quick way, because that's going to go over the top of you. You know, there's nothing quick about
Bail
that.
spike on front.
Bail spike, yeah. I mean, can you imagine that?
Straight through your face.
Fire destination, that. Ali's gone silent.
And on that note,
Imagination's doing a madness right now. Right,
Yeah.
so we've got one more each. So, would you rather experience the world beginning or ending?
I'm sorry, I still got someone's cranium being split by a bail spike right now.
Yeah, you'd probably see this if the world was ending, to be honest.
How is it ending there? Zombie apocalypse ending all the
so
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
it doesn't matter, because you could think of the world beginning in any way you want as well, because who really knows?
All the energy in a star.
Yeah. Was it the Big Bang? Was it Jesus?
I don't think it was Jesus, actually. I think if you
God.
read the book...
Sorry, my Polish church wasn't very good, because I didn't
World
understand
ending.
the word they were saying.
World ending, I'd look insane.
Yeah, so world ending or world beginning.
World ending.
You're going to die anyway, so world ending.
Yeah, doesn't matter which way, as long as it involves death. It's like Ricky Gervais in Afterlife. As long as we all die.
So you think? Have you watched? I can't remember what the film's called. That new one with Leonardo DiCaprio and all of that.
Oh, yeah.
Like the loads of them where.
And it starts off and it's a bit of a sciencey thing, and then it suddenly becomes a giant piss take.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the end.
No, not that. I'll try and find it a minute. Is it the end of the world?
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio, though, is it? I don't know.
No, because that's not what I'm thinking
it's got
of.
like Rihanna and stuff. Like it's got all the Jonah Hill. It's got like big
No.
and everything.
It's Leonardo, and then it's got what's her face in it? I can't remember.
Hunger
her name.
Games girl.
Yeah, that's it. Hunger Games girl.
Jennifer Lawrence. No.
Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah.
Leonardo and her. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can't think of that film. I don't know. What would you explain world ending the zombie apocalypse? Well,
yeah, but
don't
slow
look up.
zombies, not runner zombies. Slow zombies, not running zombies, because my cardio's not up yet. So running
It's
zombies
the world
will be
ending,
fucked.
so you're going to die anyway, so does it matter?
Damn, you got to put up some sort of fight. That'd be sick.
Yeah,
So you may as well go out in style,
Exactly.
fighting all the bloody screamers and the witches.
Or was
and
like
all
Last
that,
of Us, where everyone's mushroom people? Because you can't be like World War Z, because you change in 7 seconds or something, and they run real quick. So that you'd be screwed.
What?
With
There's
World
like
War Z.
billions of them running
Yeah,
at you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Walking Dead, like they're just walking around the place. So.
No, it's like Dead Rising.
Oh, Dead Rise would be horrible.
Why?
Well, like a certain time they become more powerful or something.
Oh, I didn't mean from that necessarily. I
Constantly.
just meant the fact that they're all just walking around useless.
Yeah, until they look at you, they'll start attacking. But
Yeah.
otherwise, they're just stood there. They don't even care about you. Don't know. It had to be zombies. It couldn't be meteorites or like how the dinosaurs went.
So on
Or did
on
they
Don't
go?
Look Up,
Or One
I
Big
think it
Tower.
is spoilers. I think it's a meteor. Is it meteor? I think so because you can see it coming down from the sky. So obviously it just like blows the world up. But then Jonah Hill comes out of the rubble at the end and he's like, "Mum, where are you?"
Oh, right.
Yeah. So I think
I
that's what
haven't
happens
seen
anyway. But it's all right. It's a bit slow, but that's about world ending pretty much. So
Yeah.
yeah, it'd be more fun. Like who cares how the world started? You hear? It'd be more entertaining to see what happens when it goes, however it goes, and
You'd
just
just be staying in a little
implodes.
tadpole for a few billion years, wouldn't you? Waiting for it to.
Yeah, I was just having a chat with Boss, and we reckon that it's end of the world by zombies.
It's a good job you picked to choose.
Weapon of choice for zombie apocalypse.
It's a good job you chose speak to animals.
Weapon of choice for a zombie apocalypse.
Go on.
Right, it's a shotgun with a bayonet on the end.
I'm actually trusty sledge. I'm gonna have
To
to
be
go
fair, the
Sledgehammer's
sledgehammer.
the
The
worst
problem
option.
I've
It's a
got with the
terrible
sledgehammer.
option.
What? Sledge?
It's so slow.
I'd love to just swing it at someone's head though.
Do that
A
now.
zombie's head.
Yeah, like I say, thank you for putting in a zombie's head.
I'd love to just see that, like a pineapple, like watermelon.
Nah, it's not like a watermelon. There's way too many hard
How do you
bits in
know?
it.
I think the sledge would be well fun.
Nothing's ever happened with a sledgehammer in a person's head. Just
No,
FYI.
no,
Come on,
not
Carl.
that I
So
know
shotgun
of.
bayonet, I'll do sledge because I quite like. Yeah, be safe.
I don't know. A
Just
nuke.
imagine.
Come on, look at all these combinations. They're just realistic, aren't they?
Boxing gloves with the nuts.
Bowie
knives
knives
in
attached to
Nah.
boxing gloves.
Sword and diamond. Torch and diamonds.
Oh yeah, torch and diamonds to make a lightsaber. Yeah,
There you go.
realistic, isn't it? Horizon logic. Gems in a torch
Well,
makes a
to, be
lightsaber.
fair, to be fair, it pretty much is, isn't it? It
Samurai sword would be pretty fun because you just go around swinging swords around.
You have to keep that sharp though. It'll be a bit high maintenance.
Don't get me started on the whole katanas are the best weapons in the world.
I'm not saying they're the best weapons
Do you
in
like
the
Kill
world.
Bill over there?
Just be fun to go
Oh
and slice
my
someone's head off,
fucking
wouldn't it?
God.
Pallet hands also.
A zombie's head off.
Yeah. So exactly.
In
You
that
keep having
situation,
to
yeah.
put zombies in this. I'm
Yeah.
starting to get worried about you two.
Well, we'll get too carried away in the zombie apocalypse. I think you know,
This is the
like
last you'll hear from Ali.
I'll
It's
definitely
not
do.
really.
I'll be like, oh, are we low on food? I'll do the shop run today. I'd love to do it.
You'd love to do the shopping.
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
see it all like, oh, we got looters or something, and it's just like, oh, Kyle, do you want to go shopping today? Just pull down the mask. We're gonna just start looting some people, shall we?
I would just be mad, wouldn't it?
That'd be crazy.
Right.
But yeah, okay.
Next one. Yeah, we went on a tangent.
Zombie apocalypse would be sick. Would you rather travel the world for free for a year, or have $50,000 to spend however you please?
Travel the world for a year.
Yeah, you have to pick travel the world, don't you? That's the easiest one we've had.
For free. That is the easiest one. That was
Yeah.
like ping.
It says travel the world for free. You could go and do whatever the fuck you
Well,
want.
depends how much for travelers.
Yeah.
Some people probably aren't always travelers, are they?
Yeah, 50 grand.
Yeah, 50 grand
It's
would
not
probably
much.
get you.
patio
set for your house.
Good.
People's priorities lies elsewhere.
Good.
I'm pissing off for a year, sorry.
Oh, yes, I can buy a deck chair now.
Exactly. People's priorities are different.
Honestly,
Could buy a
travel.
nice
50
car.
grand, you can
Travel
spend
the
it on
world,
some
it costs-
shitty car what's going to break down after 3 years.
Yeah, and then
'cause,
you don't have any
know,
money to
you're
fix
worried-
it.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Travel the world, yeah.
Be
You
quite
go
nice.
anywhere you want.
Yeah.
Everything's paid for. It doesn't say a limit. You could spend millions doing
Or
that.
Yeah, that's
travel the
little influences,
world
isn't it?
and whatever money you've got, invest it into a company in every country you go to.
I'm mad at that. With
Yeah,
SoulInsights worldwide.
Pretty cool.
that investment
Mr.
payback would
Worldwide.
be amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be beautiful.
You'd
we should
start
do
like
that.
because on that year that'd be up to you. You could probably make like a travel business whilst you're traveling, couldn't you? Sort of thing.
Yeah.
You could. That's up to you to start whatever whilst you're doing it. If you were just traveling and just like spending money and just enjoying it all, then that's up to you. But I'd probably want to do something else whilst you're traveling, isn't it? You could probably do a travel
Yeah.
vlog or something and say like, oh, this is the country. You try and visit every country in a year.
Now
How many
you
could
take
would
you
do?
take the 50 grand. You spend 2 grand to get to America, to get to Vegas. You stick the 48 on the roulette on green.
Exactly.
And then you win like fucking 10 million back or something. You're sorted,
Oh
aren't you?
my
And then you
God.
can travel the world because you got money.
Imagine. No. How many countries would you visit?
49 grand on green.
Yeah. That's
No.
going to be us in November, man.
Do you have 49 grand?
Why don't people just go, well, I'm going to put it on that one, and that one? Why do they put all in on one number?
Higher probability, I guess, isn't it? Higher cashback sort of thing.
Because then you're going to get, if it lands on it, you're going to get everything.
If I put a little bit on there and a little bit on there, a little bit on there,
that little bit.
If you put a little bit on 4, you're just as likely to win nothing as if you put it all on 1, because you're never going to win anyway, are you?
I think the house always kind of wins in some way, isn't it? But I don't know, how many countries then would you visit in that year? What would be your go-to place? You'd do Scandinavia, wouldn't you? I'd imagine.
Oh no, I've done Scandinavia too many times, but that would be my place to live, 100%. Scandinavia. Sorry, guys. More fuck nugget Brits over abroad, but I don't know. If I was to
first country,
Chile. I'd just other end of the world, completely different. Go for it, but not. I'm not going to hang around in the big cities. I want to go out there and go in a little tribe people place. Get lit.
Okay. What about you, mate?
I've no clue.
Really?
No.
Mine's it's either Madagascar or Costa Rica.
You'd go I'd say somewhere where you can go like shark diving then. That's the first place.
That'd be cool.
So you could say like Australia
South
in that
Africa
case,
or
South Africa, and go shark cage diving.
Why
That'd be
sharks? I'm sorry. Fucking.
You might get a situation like that thing with the dude in a little plastic box where it broke through.
Have you seen that video?
Yeah.
I sent you last night.
How cool would that be?
He's a fucking idiot.
You do it at the end of your travel. When you're going to do it right at the start, then just potentially waste all the rest of your year because the sharks just got you.
Well, if a shark's got you, it doesn't matter.
That
You're not going to have the rest of the year, are you?
That kill cam footage though.
Just get your head bitten off by
POV
a
of a shark just munching on you.
No, you'd have to do all the animal stuff, I think, couldn't you? It'd be cool, like going and like seeing like wild hippos and crocodiles and
try like
lions
stuff
and stuff like that. Like,
definitely. 100% up for that. Like you said, that Madagascar thing. Like,
Madagascar would be cool to go. Yeah,
doing all that stuff over there, that'd be really cool. Well, I'd like to do it. I don't know. You just get carried away. Traveling's too fun. I don't know how anyone could not like travelling.
It'd be like you want on your
Because
Spotify.
they've been to
all
Heathrow
countries.
Airport too many times. That's why they don't like fucking travelling. They've been in a British airport too many times.
You private jet in this case.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Because it doesn't say how you're going to travel.
Doesn't say how you're getting around. You might donkey. There you go. That's how you have to get from place to place.
Lit.
Camel.
Toe.
Exactly. We've already said that, haven't we? Oh yeah, we'll go to Morocco and make a toe fleet, and then we will sell it.
Toe fleet, yeah.
A fleet of toes, and then we'll create a touristy thing. That'd be sick.
Right.
Or you could name the camel, sir. Oh yeah. Call it toe, please.
When we go to Morocco, I'm gonna do that. We will go.
Even before that, there's going to be some save the camel futty.
Call it the Toe Foundation.
Yeah, call it the Toe Foundation.
Right, is that it now?
Yeah, I think we'll move on now after whatever that was.
Yeah, probably clip that out.
Yeah, because like you say, we'll probably do a load more Would You Rathers. There's so many, isn't there?
Yeah, you would just like make it a monthly episode or something or other.
Yeah.
Like, every now and then kind of thing. So.
Right, should we do the last couple things?
Yep, new music.
So the new music that's come out recently there's only 9, mixture of singles and an album again. Eminem, Curtain Call 2, DJ Khaled, Drake, Lil Baby, Staying Alive, Trippie Redd, Offset, Moneybagg Yo, Big 14, Young Boy Never Broke Again, The Last, Slamento, Lil Tecca, Faster, Calvin Harris, Funk Wave, Bounces, Volume 2, The 1975, Happiness, Bauer, Let Me Love You, and KSI, Tom Grennan, Not Over Yet.
KSI.
It's actually quite a good song.
Really?
I quite like it, yeah.
Really? Is it though?
Yeah, I don't mind it. Tom Grennan's awesome.
Is he though?
Eminem all day, ain't that?
Eminem,
yeah. I'm about to say, yeah. Go
that's
with the OGs.
Top one, isn't it?
I'm sorry.
I think the biggest release for that, because Eminem, that's all older music though, isn't it? It's Calvin Harris's. It's probably the biggest release that came out on the Friday.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm not a huge fan of
it. Yeah, but it's got Dua Lipa on it, so
he's got loads of features. Like Calvin Harris is awesome.
Yeah, it's got Dua Lipa.
Yeah.
None of the others matter.
So do you think that Calvin Harris, like in our lifetime, has come from fucking nothing?
Yeah.
And now everybody knows who he is.
All over the place as well. Like
yeah.
American features. Yeah, it's really cool to see him doing that.
That's awesome.
So there we go. Right, you're doing your ending that on that.
Fact and joke. They're actually both related, which I didn't mean to do. But go on, Ali. Fact or joke first?
Fact or a joke, mate? What's boss saying?
What's a joke?
He wants a joke. Okay.
Oh,
What's
my.
it called when you put a cow in an elevator?
I have no idea.
Raising the stakes.
Fucking hilarious.
This is what every joke's like, mate.
Yeah, exactly. You got to do the
What
worst joke.
what the fuck was that?
Raising stakes, man.
I mean,
Talking about Vegas.
I'm gonna write it down because that's a good dad joke right there.
Yeah.
So,
That's what they are, aren't they?
Pretty much, they always are. I think
Yeah.
that was one dark joke that we told, unless I find them on like TikTok or something.
What, you got demonetized for it instantly?
No, it was jokes.
May as well, haven't
Fair.
we? Right, fact.
Raising the stakes, man.
Raising the
So
stakes.
they both
Go on,
ended
then.
up being cow related, which I didn't mean to do, but cows moo with regional accents.
Beautiful.
Apparently.
Right, so down here, in the sticks, they're like moo, and then when up the top they go moo,
Yeah, the scale set cow.
me.
I don't know if that's a good Scouse one, but
Scouse
Honestly, I'm shit at accents,
Geordie
so it's all
cow.
good.
me.
A Geordie cow would be like, I wouldn't even say moo.
Yeah, say something. No, that's a Glaswegian cow. You can't understand a fucking word it's just said.
It's like dogs in different
Did that just go
countries. They
moo?
don't woof. I think it's in
What?
Poland. It's how.
What the hell?
So they're just
Well, in
this
other
one-
countries, they don't go woof.
No, the word for dog barking is not necessarily woof. For a cat, it wouldn't be meow.
Oh, right.
For a sheep, it wouldn't be ba,
The
kind of
phonetics
thing.
that.
But like to us, a dog sounds like he's going woof woof, doesn't he? So
Yes.
how does it sound like a dog's going how?
Maybe like if it's a husky, like because it howls. Maybe.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. That's not woof, is
So it
it?
doesn't sound like a fucking how, does it?
No, exactly. A
How do you
normal
write
dog
that on
going
paper?
how.
How do you write a husky howl on paper?
Huh?
That's how
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like
You
that.
get boss
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah,
say,
boss
you'll
is
start
like,
the
"What's
dog off in a
happening?"
second.
You'll be talking to him next.
Oh my days.
Right, that's the
Oh,
end.
yeah, go step on all that.
Before boss
kit
sets
down
us
there.
off, we'll end
Right,
it
yeah.
then, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dog's going
sum
mental.
it up.
So.
Right, okay, so we find us on all streaming platforms under the Soul Insights podcast. Twitter's SI Index,
Find them
Instagram and
somewhere.
TikTok is the Soul Insights Index. YouTube is Soul Insights. We're done.
Is that it?
Yes. So thanks for joining us, Ali.
No worries, mate.
Any one thing to say before we sign
You got a
off?
message for the people.
Message for the people.
Yeah, it can be anything. It can be the most random
you got
shit.
anything?
It can be something inspiring.
Don't be one of those 40-mile-an-hour drivers. Be an asshole.
What's kilometres? What's 40 mile an hour kilometres?
About 60.
So it can't be a 60 kilometre drive either.
That's 60 kilometres.
60
yeah,
kilometres
yeah.
an hour.
Yeah,
instead of miles per
yeah.
hour,
I was trying
yeah.
to think of it from 30.
For
so
the other
I only know
people
that's
across the
50.
pond.
Across the pond, mate. They still do it in miles, you plonker.
Kilometres per hour. That's what it measured in Belgium, wasn't it?
Most
Yeah,
places.
but
are
that's not across the
kilometres.
pond. Across the pond
across
is
the
referring to
pond.
the Americans.
Oh, go and get your mallard duck on the go.
You know what? I fucking will.
Join your duck
I
jam.
will.
Horse-sized mallard
That's
duck
it.
over
I'm
there.
off. I'm ducking off.
Right, mate. Yeah, we'll,
Right,
we'll
yeah.
get him on some point again in the future. But
Yeah.
Till next time.
Right. Thanks for tuning in then.
Toodaloo.
Bye.
Bye. There we go.
Fuck off.
You know that's going to.